Hey everyone, it's Lucas back again with another video. If you haven't seen our last video, that's kind of why I'm covered in flour. Chair's covered in flour. We have flour all behind us. That's from last week's video, where we made the little squishy balls and kind of got a little messy everywhere. But today, we're doing something nice and easy. We just have 2 rolls of duct tape, and we're going to be doing different things that you can do with duct tape. So, now, you're going to take your duct tape, and you can actually use it for cleaning. Here, obviously you can see these are covered in flour from our last video. You can just take your duct tape and wrap it around your fingers and kind of use it. Just come along, because this is a little bit fabric-y to help protect my iPad. And you can just kind of use it to clean up off all the fabric, come all around it. All that's sticking on, along with some other lint and stuff. Now, unfortunately with flour, I'll never get this perfectly clean ever again, unless I physically washed it. But there, I got almost all. Then you can come along and clean up any of the glue residue. Make it all nice and clean. You can get some new duct tape. Do the same thing with my battery pack here. And just clean it all off to the best of your ability. You could also use an air compressor if you had one, but this is a lot easier than turning on your air compressor and everything, getting it all ready just to blow off a couple things. Get it all nice and clean. Wipe some off, and there you go. So now, just say you're out and you have your shorts on, your button comes off. Now you're in trouble and you have nothing to hold your pants up. Well, a lot of people have duct tape, at least somewhere. So you can actually just take your duct tape, make a nice long piece, fold it over again. It's not very attractive, but at least you'll be able to finish whatever you're doing and keep your pants on. Then you'll be able to take it. You can make a longer piece depending on how you need it. This is just for example. You can take it and tie it through the 2 closest belt loops, or you can take it, stick it through here, and then tie it up. Works in a pinch, and depending on how long your shirt is, you might be able to kind of keep it hidden underneath your shirt. I've used this before. I know our cameraman and director has used it before. It's actually his idea. So it works in a pinch to keep your pants up. So now we're going to make a Drinkkoozie out of duct tape. You're going to take your duct tape and make some nice long strips. You're also going to need a utility knife to make it neat. The more time you spend on it, the neater it'll look. You can also, to kind of help, use the utility knife to get it off your finger. can make it a little longer than your can, but that should be good about there. We're gonna let that sit right there so we don't lose the end. And actually, you can right away if you want. It'll make it easier to cut, actually. Put pieces right on top. Clean up your strings, you can use the razor for that too. And then you can use the razor to just clean up your strings. Then you also use it, you'll find your shortest one, which is this lower one. Make that look neater. Make it look neater there too. Now you have the basis for it. And now, depending on what your normal size can is, there's long cans, short cans, all different size cans. You can choose how much you want to overlap it. You can use it all the way down to like a small bottle, all the way up to a nice, bigger sized bottle. So, to make it look a little neater, for the edges, keep your edges from coming apart. I'm gonna put it about halfway through the duct tape at the top. Flip it over and fold it over the edge. Smoothing out all the bumps. Your edges. You're going to repeat the same thing on the bottom. And then you're going to do it on the side as well. That'll make these two stay down even tighter and keep the edges looking neat. Make our last cut here. There we go. So now all the edges are nice and neat. And now you've got a nice little thing of duct tape. You can use this for multiple things. You could also use this. We'll make a smaller one of these to make a wallet for the next one. You could use this for a license plate if you want to make one for your bike, just to decorate it. But for this, we're now going to take it. And now, since you put them on the edge, it also makes it a nice point to like straighten out your edges with. that to kind of flatten it out. I'll put a piece of duct tape on the inside to kind of reinforce it in there. Now you've got the basis cylinder of it. So now we're gonna make basically a smaller version of this, only we're not gonna join the two ends, we're gonna put it on the bottom to make the bottom of the koozie. This is a bit big, but you want to make sure you do have room to work with. Just give it a little cleanup. Now you can kind of get an idea of where it's going to sit. Gonna kind of line it up. And you gotta do this part pretty carefully. You can trace it out and cut it with scissors. You can fold this a little bit so it stays in a little more to a circle. So basically what we're gonna do is take our tape and join the two pieces here. You have to do it in small sections. I'm going to do it on all four sides first to kind of anchor it in place. You can hear a security guard walking around. You make sure the cat stays away from the set. This is just temporary, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just using it so this way it'll hold it down. To make it easier to come around with the knife. So now you kind of get an idea of where the circle is. And this is very time consuming if you want to make it neat. Now we'll come around here. Finish it off. have your bottom. Peel that away. You just take more tape, putting that in just basically reinforces the bottom. That's why it's not going to look perfect. Put this piece across here. Now the bottom's pretty much done. Now you want to clean up your edges. Make it look a little neater, so there. I'll put a second layer on. There we go. Now you have a nice little koozie that you can use for different drinks. You can use it for cups. You can make it all different sizes. If you make it and you realize it's too big for how you like it, you can just take it and cut it wherever you like it, and then you can just put another piece like we have here on the top to kind of finish it off and keep a nice, neat, uniform look. You can make it as tall as you want for anything up to a wine bottle if you want to keep a wine bottle cool, or all the way down to little juice boxes, any size you want. So as you can see here, we have this nice big glass. You can take it, slide it right in, and it also protects it since it is glass. You can adjust it. That might be a little too small. You can, if you want and you don't want to actually cut it, you could just take like some paper towel and put like a wad down in there if you do have bigger bottles and you just want to use it for this. But that's fine for me. But you can take it and just pour your drink in, and now you have a nice little koozie to hold your drink in and keep it cool. So if you enjoyed part 1, please give it a big thumbs up. Tell us down below in the comment section which one you liked the best, whether it was the belt, the koozie, or if you like the cleaning one the best. Please give us different science experiment ideas, product review ideas, or things you'd like us to make down in the comment section below. You can check out part 2 of the video. That will be where we make a duct tape wallet. That will be posted next week, and you can also find the link in the description below after it is posted. If you have yet to subscribe, please do that, and you can follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook.